guys, we are back with Distance World 3. We are here at, let me check, sorry. We are here at the, what is this system? E958. We're at Muntasir, whichever that is supposed to mean. I am not entirely sure, but we are actually on a planet near a water world that is there. I used to have some sunlight here, but I do not anymore. And it also has a, this is a semi-moon of this planet, while that is a moon of that gas giant. I'm not sure where my star went. I was in light, but hey, I guess when I start recording, I guess it's just going to be that way. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little system. I was not expecting to be able to get this close to a water world. I'm also curious to see what the temperature is here, if it's actually freezing or not. Because technically, I guess it would have to be warm enough for that planet to be able to not be frozen, but I guess it's fine. Ooh, it's actually critically cold. That's interesting. But nothing too crazy on this planet, but very cool to see a water world. Guy is apparently freezing his ass off. Let's get back on board. But we are actually quite on a little bit escapade this week, guys. Don't know when and how I'm going to do this exploration, but I'm going to be able to get it done. I know for sure. Luckily, the next stops are pretty close, and then it gets a little far for the rest of them, especially after, not the next one, the following one is still pretty close, but the next three after that are pretty far. But we should be able to get it done, but it's no problem. We did come from Rainbow's End, the station that was at the last waypoint. I believe this is waypoint 9, which is heading to Phlegethon's Sentinels. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. But so far, so good on the journey. Glad to be able to stop at a station to sell all my exploration data. I was very worried of losing that, though I would have liked to have kept it till I got to the bubble, but always better safe than sorry, in my opinion. But yeah, this is definitely a cool little system. I'm sorry that it's a little dark. I'm hoping it's not too dark for you guys. But yeah, that water world has some serious polar caps on it. And I say we can go ahead and be fine and go ahead and jump off of this planet to see what is around here. I don't think this planet had anything significant on it. But you guys can see, basically, it has a planet that orbits it with it, and then these are its moon, and then it has a moon of its own, which is pretty cool how that works for space geography kind of stuff. That is wicked. But it looks like it does have silicate vapor geysers, which I did not see any. But I also may have not been looking that well. Hopefully I can turn on my night vision. I don't think I see any. But honestly, that's kind of fine. And I'm hoping you guys can see, because there's the gas giant, which is just kind of a basic gas giant, if I am correct. There's also a white dwarf in here too. Not a white dwarf. No, it's a white dwarf. Yeah, it's kind of cool how that planet looks. Like, this is what it looks like in the map preview, but in space it looks way different for some reason. But nothing too crazy. I think this is just a... I'm guessing it's just a ice world, because it doesn't show what it is, which is a little weird. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Let's see if we can get up and take a look at this planet real quick. I would like for you all to be able to see this moon. Would you call it like a submoon? I know there is a name for the moons within a moon. I don't remember what the exact name was it is. Oh, here we go. I'll get around to where the light is for this planet so you guys can take a look. I zipped on by it because SEO is crazy. Yeah, there's the water world right there. It has some huge polar caps on it. But alright guys, that'll be it for this location. I will meet you at the next location, which is... let me take a look here. It's not too far away. It is E105, which is Dominions of Morpheus. That sounds pretty dope in my opinion, so I'll meet you guys there. Catch you later. Hey guys, we are here at the Minions of Morpheus, which is a little nebula here with a black hole actually at the center of it. Actually, not sure if I've already went through it, but yeah, as a tiny little black hole. Nothing too crazy. I'm sure you can see it right there, distorting light itself. Curious to see what else is here within the system. Looks like there is possibly an interesting gas giant. There is a lot of gas giants. Jesus. Oh well, I guess let's get to seeing what's all out here. I'm curious myself. I am going to stop at the station. I actually did fry myself at a star because my computer has been acting goofy. I think it's just from the sheer heat. As you guys know, probably for some of my recordings, you probably can hear my fan in the background. I do have it off right now. Basically silent running this because, well, I know you guys don't want to hear that in the background, but unfortunately, I might have to do what I gotta do, honestly. Can't have the workload overheat the PC. Sucks because my laptop is way better at the heat than my desktop. But I think that's just because the case, it seems to get very heat saturated, which is kind of interesting that that's even a thing. But I digress. We are here to explore, and we are having some pretty good luck so far. Or what I discovered there, but discovered something. Apparently there is a lot of stuff here. All the stuff is here. Amazing how we have like a little telescope. Ooh, that's a bunch of rocks. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's causing my computer to shut down, but hopefully it will persist or not happen anymore. Apologize about that, guys. The allergies have also been a big problem as of late. Everything seems to be stacking up. A lot of gas giants. Yeah, I'm sure there's some planets around these. Nothing too crazy as of late. How many planets are there? Jesus Christ. More. This is the potentially ammonia world. This is the brown dwarf star with its planets. Why it didn't need scanned. Wow, there is a lot of stuff here. I got all these. It's amazing how star systems can have planets like these, you know? And it just kind of be fine. Like, how does the black hole not slurp all this up, honestly? That is what I want to know. And how is it not slurping me up when I'm next to it right now?
System scan complete.
Hey, we got it done. Let's see what we got here. Water-based life. Not. That's surprisingly not an ammonia or a water-based life planet. That's fascinating. Alright, I'm gonna go scan this planet whenever I get done here, but it is pretty cool to see a black hole with a little nebula like this. You don't see those very often, and it's very pretty as well. Alright guys, I'll catch you at the next waypoint. See you there. Hey guys, we are here at the next waypoint, which is Nightmare Somnia. It is a system with a black hole, but not really much for stars. It does have 2 white dwarf stars, but nothing else crazy as far as that. About the only light source in here, we can't even see the black hole because it's so dark, because there's no main sequence or no nebula lighting it up. You can faintly see it there, which isn't bad. But yeah, it is pretty dark here, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, it's kind of amazing that those white dwarf stars are actually lighting up the area that well. I'm actually kind of curious to go over and check them out. So yeah, I'm honestly surprised a couple white dwarf stars can actually light up the area this well, but I guess when there's no light, any light's light, right? Yeah, I guess these black holes in this game don't give off life because there is no secretion disk or whatever it's called. The planets are definitely bright. Can't tell why that is, but maybe it is because of the white dwarf. Hard to say for certain. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just a big old white dwarf star. There's a lot of moons around this thing. Jeez. It's crazy. Alright guys, I will see you at the next waypoint. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one as well. I definitely is cool to see black holes out here. I've been wanting to see some more of them. I was a little worried that they were kind of sparse, but I guess they are still out there. Yeah, catch you on the next one, guys. Alright guys, we are back here at the next waypoint. We are actually here at Gleipnir, which is a very interesting system, and you'll get a kick out of this as soon as I show you. Yes, we are at a very bright star, but there are a lot of these bright stars in this system. Look at all these, what are they, Bs? Yeah, they're B-class, very luminous stars. They're very luminous, and it's amazing how there is, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 of these guys in here, and this one being the biggest, and it's crazy, in my opinion, how many there are. How they have not collapsed on each other is absolutely crazy. But yeah, that is the whole system. It is nothing but E-class stars, which is honestly really cool. Oh, look at that picture. I didn't realize they were that close together. 4 of the 6. That's so cool. The other 2 are behind me because it is 3 pairs of 2s. But yeah, they are over there. I think that's them. I don't think that's a star in the distance. I actually think that's both of them. I think they're just that bright. But yeah, that is honestly very cool. I believe, so we're at Gleipnir. So yeah, we have a little bit of distance to our next places. The last 2 are pretty far than the last one. is pretty close, but yeah, it's going to take us a little while to get to those other two, the next two. So I will see you guys there as soon as I get there, but glad to see that there is still some stuff out here to explore. I'll catch you there. Hey guys, we are at the next waypoint, or next POI on the way here. We are at Hades Rest, which is a system with a large or giant red dwarf star. There are some magmas behind me. That's probably what you're hearing in the background. And this planet's also a ring world. So it's pretty cool to get that. And we're also going to check out these geysers behind us. I just grabbed the first SRV I could. Like, this one was wounded last time I had it. Interesting. But it's all good. Luckily, we are having some good luck exploring so far. Some nice scenery. Looks like we got some geysers and magmas. Very nice to find. I am excited to see what these will be like. For dockside fumerals. Looks like I have already kind of discovered these before. Nothing too crazy, it looks like. Alright, cool. I think there's a chance of some iron magma, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna check over this mountain and see what I can find here real quick. This planet does also have some very high Gs, 1.29, even though it says on the system map 1.4. So do take that in consideration when you are trying to land on this. It is a very heavy world, so you might crack your ship open if you're not careful. I also wish I was in the other Scarab, or the other SRV. Alright, well, so much for climbing the mountain. But so far, so good on the exploration. We got one more POI, then we got the final destination, which I am excited to see what it is about. I've seen a picture of it, and I don't want to spoil it, but I am excited for it. But we will get there shortly, and go from there. Let's get back to the ship, and I want to get a picture of that star. It is a very pretty scenery from here. Believe I am actually I want to step out, see how hot it is. It's extraordinarily hot, I can imagine. We're only 400 light seconds away. Yeah, it's very toasty, and we are already starting to lose health. Yeah, I can imagine. But cool. Always cool how the ship just sucks you up. Kind of weird. It's like being abducted. Very, very strange. Get a decent picture, possibly. That should do fine. Alright. I think that turned out lovely. Actually, not sure I actually got that picture. But, alright guys, I'll see you at the next POI, so catch you there. Hey guys, how's it going? We are here at the next minor waypoint, or major. We are at Luminara Remnant, which is a black hole that is around one of these small little galaxies again. We're actually pretty familiar with these. We actually saw one earlier in our trip, but here it is. Cute little nebula. I believe we are one stop away from our last place, but it's pretty cool that we can find some more black holes. As you guys can see the pinhole black hole there. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on in the system, just a black hole and a few stars. I'm sure these stars are going to get slurped up and destroyed in a matter of no time. Honestly, it makes me a little confused of why this one went supernova or black hole and the other ones didn't, but there's still a lot we don't know about black holes and whatnot, so God only knows. But alright, guys, I will catch you at the next waypoint, which I believe is the last one. So catch you there, guys. Hey guys, we are here at the final waypoint. We are here at Phlegethon's Sentinels, which is a interesting little system. Nothing too crazy, but it does have a notable phenomena here. And I think it might actually have a water world here too. I actually did not scan the system on my way in. Kind of forgot. I got a little sidetracked actually. Had a lot of stuff to do whenever I was last on. But we are back and we are going to check out and see what these structures are. I am very curious to find out. I actually want to go poke them with my fighter hangar if I can, so I don't put my ship in any danger. If I can get it to deploy. Also, it'll be a lot faster. See, SLFs are way nimbler and faster. But let's go see what we can find here. I think we've seen these structures before, but I am not 100% sure. Ooh. God, these things are huge. Biological and geological discover made. What are these? Confirmed. These organic structures are able to survive and propagate in a vacuum of space. Not a whole lot to go on here, but yeah, organic structure. They're very spiky. Wonder why they're so spiky. It makes you wonder if this is how Thargoids were made or came about. So weird looking. What are these little things floating around? What are these? Oh, that's weird. Go check out another one. Yeah, these are also very close to the star as well, as they are in these asteroid clusters. There's a lot of weird gas stuff floating around. One looks a little different. Not completely straight like the other one. Interesting. Very strange looking. Huh. Fair enough. Well, these are pretty interesting. They definitely don't cool you like the other crystal spires we've seen, which is a little sad. They were pretty cool when they do, and they don't sparkle, but they do have this weird mist or clouds that like roll off of them. Very weird stuff. I don't know, what do you guys think of this? Please let me know down below. But that is going to wrap it up here in this system. I am going to go scan that water world, if that is a water world, and knock out a carrier to repair. I hope you all have enjoyed this exploration video. I'll be back with more, as Distance World, I am sure, is far from over, so I'll see you then, guys.